Hi, this is Maureen from Garden Cafe. Welcome to my garden. Today I thought that's exactly what I'd do. I would show you the different garden areas I have around the house. Just as a quick history, I was the person who would kill a cactus within a week. I would get a pretty pot of flowers, water, and it'd be dead in a few weeks. I've never been good at gardening. Then I retired and it's become my passion. And what I've learned is the phrase that fits it best is it's all an experiment. So if you like something, keep it. Fabulous. Plant more. If you don't, take it out, move it, try something else. So the gardens I'm going to show you, I will walk you around the house. Just keep in mind, it is October 1st, Central Texas. It still gets to about 100 degrees heat index here during the day. Brutal sun, no clouds, and no rain. So my gardens are definitely showing stress. I'm going to be working on them, and I'll share that with you as I go along. But I do want to show you where we are now, some of my the mistakes I feel I made, some things I will change next year. Any tips, hints, ideas, please share. And if you like my video, please hit subscribe below or a like or comment. I'd love to hear from you. This is my front yard swoop. This was the first garden I started working on, and I really do recommend that. Start small. Pick one area, work on your garden there, and then go ahead and expand areas in your yard after you're happy with how things look to begin with. Love this. I love how it turned out. Total mayhem, but I love the color. I love the texture. Next year, some of the mistakes I made is I ended up planting things in the front that grew very tall. Love them. They're beautiful. And I ended up planting things in the back that grew very short. Also love them, beautiful. So clearly I want to move stuff around for next year. But I will include photos of how it looked when we started. These were all bushes and grasses down here. Big effort digging everything out, but very happy with the results, and we're going to continue to work on it. This is my Mexican petunia garden. Started out with just the crepe myrtle. Again, I'll post photos of what it looked like before I started. First started by planting the Mexican petunias, which I love. They bloom every morning. They're absolutely gorgeous. In the evening, the petals drop, flowers drop, and the next morning, a whole set of new blooms come in. Since then, we've added to the plants in here with some seed dahlias, put the border in. Again, we just added as we went along. We started small, and then we just expanded from there. Over here, I ended up doing a garden around the crepe myrtle. Crepe myrtle was really suffered from the freeze we had a few years ago. I did crepe myrtle. I know a lot of people are against that, but we did 2 years of trying to trim it, care for it, fertilize the stakes. Nothing worked. So we did cut it, and it did come back, and it did bloom. It was fabulous. So hopefully it'll continue next year. And then, of course, planted some flowers around here. We'll go into details when I work on these specific gardens. But as you can see, definitely showing signs of stress, getting very tired of the summer, I think, along with me. Maybe fall elsewhere, but it certainly isn't fall here yet. This is my incredibly sad food garden. And I really did try. I did. I tried to grow tomatoes, blackberry bush, blueberry bush, herbs. Really did my best. Really tried. Didn't get started truly until the end of June, July. It really was too hot by then. So I think what I'm going to do over when we get to December is I'm going to till this, I'm going to amend the soil, I'm going to prep it, and I'm going to plant early next year. So my hope is it'll work out this time. From here all the way to the corner and along the fence across the back is a shade garden I put in last year. We've got the borders in. We put in quite a few plants. Didn't get as full as I'd like. I think I might choose some different flowers next year for it. We'd plant things. It'd do well for a little while, but overall not fabulous. Did get some awesome coleus The Persian Shield did well. And we did start a Clerodendron and can't remember the corner plant. I'll post that now. But overall, definitely an area to work on. Looked much better a few months ago. This is one of my favorites. I love the waterfall, love the water lilies. All in the front here used to be grasses. Dug them all out, put flowers in this year. Again, showing heat stress. Some of them are doing really wonderful, but this is another area I'm going to be working on in the future. This area back here, I just call my left of the pond back fence garden. Haven't come up with a good name for that one yet. We just planted some Thryallis with mums in front of it, so we expect that to get pretty tall. And we planted some Esperanza with mums in front of that. Seems to be hanging in there, again looking tired, but does seem to be hanging in there. I don't think I'm going to do a lot to this the rest of the year, but we'll see. This area is also part of the backyard fence garden, just farther to the left. I have things that are really working well. The Mandevilla is growing, but it seems to be, again, stressed. The dahlias, we had dahlias over here that were just so gorgeous, but the sun was so brutal, they just got killed. I dug up the bulbs and put them in the refrigerator in paper bags, so I plan on replanting them somewhere else in the spring. This is the back corner garden. It gets dappled sunlight a little more than I thought. When this tree was much fuller, this was almost completely shade, but it's definitely opened up. We've got Ixora growing in here, and we have a volunteer Mexican sunflower, which those are stunning when they grow, so I'm just letting it go. And then a few odds and ends, black-eyed Susans, zinnias, lantana. So this one, I think it's gonna look really nice once the temperatures cool down a little. This one I call, obviously, our Stonehead garden. Tried a couple of things in here. It gets some brutal afternoon sun, but almost full shade during the day, during the morning, basically. I love it. This jacaranda, my sister and her husband started from seed, and it's doing really well. I need to tie it up because the trunk is getting a little bendy, but we'll probably take care of that today. Over here is my new shade garden. I just created it. You can see the video on No-Till Gardening. So I have not decided yet what I'm going to put in here for sure. I'm thinking Clerodendron. I'm thinking Persian Shield. This area is almost entirely shaded during the day. Some dappled sun, that's about it. Funny enough, I still call this area my pumpkin garden because that's what I grew last year. And when I say pumpkin garden, my sister knows exactly which area I'm talking about. No pumpkins anymore. I kind of like the way this has been going this year. Heat stressed, as I've been saying for all of them, but I'm really happy with some of the growth of few of the things we planted this year. This area over here is our next no-till garden zone. We're connecting the old pumpkin garden with the new dining room window garden down there. So we're going to be laying down cardboard or paper, soil mulch, basically creating the same no-till garden in here. But I'm thinking I want to grow a bunch of zinnias because I really want to have cut flowers next year. Right now, pretty much everything I have growing, I can get a few vases of a few cut flowers, but not a lot. So kind of looking forward to that for next year. This is my dining room window garden. That's my dog Lexi. My dining room garden, my goal here was when people come into the house, they would see these beautiful flowers in the window. It's going to take a while. We literally just created this 3 months ago, and some of the things are coming along well. The zinnias are definitely way too leggy, but we'll see how this works. And last but not least, this is my bench garden for obvious reasons. The Thryallis is huge. It has grown so gorgeous, which is the reason why we bought another one. Well, hello. This is why we bought another one. dog's freaking out. Planting a lot of flowers in here, some creeping Jenny, azaleas which have yet to bloom, but I'm been assured that they should bloom this fall when the temperature's cool. So lots of work to go in here, but I love the way it looks. Thank you for joining me today on the tour of my gardens. If you, again, like this video, please hit subscribe or like below, and please feel free to comment and offer any recommendations or suggestions. I think the next thing I'm going to be working on after doing the tour with you is I'm going to be refreshing a lot of the potted plants that I have. Planting some out, planting others. I'll make a video for that as well. Have a wonderful day.